here tonight.
A freight train of flame roared across Southern California. Rising out of the ashes, hundreds and hundreds of heroes.
We're a strange breed, and this is kind of like what we live for.
This is the CBS Evening News with Connie Chung in New York and Dan Rather in Southern California.
Good evening. Dan Rather reporting from the epicenter of Firestorm 2, Malibu, California. This community has been under blistering, blazing attack for more than 24 hours now. A situation doubly destructive, doubly dangerous, because this is the second set of tremendous wildfires to strike the Southern California coastal regions in less than 7 days. All told, more than 1,000 homes destroyed. Stop, let that sink in. More than 1,000 dreams burned to the ground like this one. In more than 24 separate, tremendously large fires. And firefighters say that it may be days before they're completely under control. Our coverage begins with CBS News correspondent Sandra Hughes.
More high winds, overgrown brush, and a possible arsonist produced this spectacle in Malibu. More awesome than anything ever imagined by the movie makers who live here.
Please stop it! It's on the side of the house there!
230 homes, many multi-million-dollar mansions were consumed by the 35,000-acre wildfire as it raced down the mountainside and into the posh Oceanside community. Damage from this fire and a smaller one in Riverside County is expected to reach $500 million. In Malibu, more than 100 firefighters were injured as they made stand after stand against the wind-driven blaze through the night. With daylight came an aerial assault on a wall of flames. It was the last hope for residents living just in front of the fire lines.
Make a voluntary evacuation.
7,000 people evacuated, and there were some tense moments when some of them tried to cross police lines to see what had happened to their homes. The all-out aerial assault seems to be succeeding. Now, arson investigators are looking for clues in the area where the fire began Tuesday.
It's an incredibly terrible crime. There's hardly a crime worse against humanity than arson.
Tonight, CBS News has learned that authorities believe arsonists are responsible for 8 of the 20 fires which have broken out in the last week, 4 of which were started with road flares. They also say at least one fire was ignited with a unique device made by a professional arsonist. Sandra Hughes, CBS News, Malibu.
At this hour, the winds here in and around Malibu have died down a bit. There's a kind of eerie calm mixed in with the smell of smoke and flames from just over the hill. Firefighters say they now have a handle on the situation, but they do not, repeat for emphasis, not have it completely under control. Some residents from around Malibu have started trying to return to their homes. For that part of the story, Bill Whitaker is covering.
Much of the normally glittering beachside community of Malibu looked today like some movie maker's image of hell, a ghastly landscape of smoke and debris. Baron Miller almost lost his life trying to save his hilltop home of 25 years.
I didn't think it would ever go. Lived here through fire, flood, earthquake. Just don't expect it to go like this.
No one expected it to go like this. Fires cut through bone-dry canyons like an army of destruction, leaving some wealthy homeowners a pile of rubble with a view. But the flames were fickle, destroying some